Hello my dear jewelry lovers. Today I want to tell you a story about the stunning jewelry of the Windsors that everyone has forgotten about. The royal family has a huge amount of jewelry, but not all of it is often seen in the light. Contrary to popular belief, members of the royal family don't often attend events with a dress code that involves particularly luxurious jewelry. It is therefore not surprising that many pieces of jewelry from the Windsors collection remain rare guests at public events. However, it's a little sad to realize that the world's most exquisite jewels have been kept in closed vaults for a long time. Let's take a look at 6 pieces of jewelry that we hope Elizabeth, Duchess Kate or other members of the royal family will one day adorn. Princess Margaret's Persian turquoise parure. Princess Margaret's main treasure was given to her on her coming of age. Traditionally, girls from royal families are given tiaras on this day, and our heroine was no exception. Her mother, Elizabeth Beausoleil, presented her with a gorgeous Persian tiara decorated with turquoise. But that was all, because the princess became the owner of an impressive parure. Accompanying the tiara was a necklace, pendant earrings, a large brooch and some hair jewelry. By the way, the gift was expensive not only in terms of material value, but also emotional. The fact is that in the language of stones turquoise means love, and Margaret received it in full. The Persian tiara was not created especially for the princess. It was made by Garrard in the early 20th century. It was first owned by Queen Mary, who gave it to her daughter-in-law Elizabeth Beausoleil, Princess Margaret's mother, in 1923 on her wedding day to the Duke of York. Later on, the younger sister of Elizabeth II greatly expanded her collection of turquoise jewelry. For example, it included a very beautiful diamond bow brooch, which the Queen herself would have loved to wear. It is not known where the tiara, necklace and brooch from the original parure are now. Strathmore Rose's tiara. This piece of jewelry was a wedding gift from her father to his daughter, the Countess of Strathmore and Kinghorn, in honor of her marriage to Prince Albert, the future King George VI. The elegant wreath of diamond wild roses perfectly emphasized the bride's youthfulness. The Strathmore Roses tiara by Catchpole and Williams, studded with 30 to 50 carats of antique cut diamonds, lay 97 years in the past, left aside after the Queen decided it no longer suited her style. Recently, however, we saw this tiara on Duchess Kate Middleton, who previously wore Princess Diana's tiara, known as the Knot of Love, as well as a second piece of jewelry called the Lotus Flower. And now, in addition to the Strathmore Roses, she was wearing sparkling diamond earrings. The outfit was completed with white theatre gloves and a silver clutch bag. A choker necklace with trophies of love. In recent decades, choker necklaces have fallen out of fashion among royalty, who prefer more diverse styles of jewelry. This is unfortunate, as the Love Trophies necklace, created by the jewelry house Garrard for Queen Mary in 1901, still impresses with its splendor. This impressive piece of jewelry includes diamonds that belong to Mary's grandmother, Princess Augusta of Hesse-Kassel, and her aunt, Princess Augusta of Cambridge, which have been beautifully set in gold. Tech crescent tiara first entered the treasury of the British royal family in 1860, following the wedding ceremony of Princess Maria Adelaide and German Prince Franz von Teck. This delightful diamond jewel, consisting of 3 roses separated by 20 crescents, was assembled by Maria Adelaide from various jewels inherited from her aunt, the Duchess of Gloucester. Mary Adelaide, being a woman of exquisite form, preferred to wear the tiara over 2 rows of diamond slats to give it extra height. Upon the Duchess of Teck's death in 1897, the tiara passed to her eldest son, Prince Adolphus, 1st Marquess of Cambridge. Queen Consort Mary, a connoisseur of jewelry, bought the crescent of Teck from her brother and presented it to her sister-in-law, the future Queen Elizabeth. Despite the awkwardness of the frame, the Queen Mother wore the tiara several times, although she required a voluminous hairdo for a spectacular fit on her head. The Queen Mother handed the Teck crescent diamond tiara to her youngest daughter, Princess Margaret, on her wedding day to British photographer Anthony Armstrong in 1960. Since Princess Margaret's death in 2002, there have been uncertainties about the owner of the Teck crescent. Some claim that the necklace belongs to her son David Armstrong Jones, 2nd Earl of Snowdon, while other sources claim that Queen Elizabeth II gave the tiara to Camilla, following her marriage to Prince Charles. However, so far Camilla has never appeared in public wearing this piece of jewelry. Dagmar's necklace. Queen Alexandra's necklace undoubtedly holds a place of honor among the notable pieces in Queen Elizabeth's collection. This unique piece of jewelry was given to Princess Alexandra to celebrate her wedding to the future King Edward VII, and is a true splendor. The necklace includes an impressive 2,000 diamonds and 118 pearls, complemented by a gold setting. However, its real uniqueness comes in the replica of the famous Dagmar cross, masterfully crafted on enamel, which adds to this piece of jewelry's special character and style. Queen Mary's sapphire bando tiara. The appearance of the jewelry in the English treasury is somewhat obscure. The first royal to introduce a sapphire crown to the public was Queen Mary of Teck. Elizabeth II's grandmother used the tiara frequently during the final years of her husband George V's reign. The Sunbeam's bando tiara is a flexible diamond bando with a sunburst design. The centerpiece of the jewelry is a removable sapphire brooch. The wreath has the shape of a small Russian kokoshnik. And according to the only reliable source, the tiara is indeed of Russian origin. The jewel was acquired by Mary of Teck from the Dowager Empress Maria Feodorova along with several other pieces of jewelry. Queen Mary bequeathed the bando tiara to her daughter-in-law Elizabeth Beausoleil. The design of the jewelry was not suitable for the Queen Mother's images, so she never wore it in public. The sapphire crown was honored to adorn Princess Margaret's high hairstyle. Indeed, the youngest daughter of the royal couple often used the bando tiara both before and after her marriage in 1960. The princess's most spectacular appearance in that sun jewelry took place in the spring of 1958, during her tour of the West Indies. In April, she arrived in Trinidad to act as the Queen's special representative at the inauguration of Lord Hales, Governor-General of the Federation of the West Indies. Following the official events, Princess Margaret attended a gala dinner at the Lord's residence. The Sunbeam's tiara bando also accompanied Margaret on a state visit by German President Heuss in 1958, and 3 years later at the wedding of Princess Astrid of Norway. Margaret also used the centerpiece of the tiara, a sapphire brooch, for both daytime and evening events. At a performance by the British instrumental rock band The Shadows in London in March 1962, the bodice of the princess's dress is adorned with this particular brooch. The current whereabouts of the unique piece of jewelry are unknown. Perhaps the sapphire tiara bando was dismantled by royal jewelers to create more modern jewelry. There is also a version of its sale at auction, along with some of Princess Margaret's jewelry. Let's hope that the jewelry will still show itself to the public. If you are interested in the continuation of the Russian tiara series, leave 500 likes under this video. Thank you for watching. We wish you all the best.